Everybody good to go? Give me one more second here, Coach. You guys in the back ready? Good? Okay. We'll go ahead and get an opening statement from Coach Heupel.
Just really excited and couldn't be happier with the way our guys competed for 60 minutes. We talked about going in the ball game knowing that Temple's really well coached. They're playing really well and extremely physical. It was going to be a 60-minute ball game. Going down at halftime, kids are calm, have a competitive calmness about them, believe in who and what we are, and you know, just continue to fight, scratch, and claw, and find a way to get on the right side at the end of the ball game. Thought the defense played much better in the second half. Communication in the secondary, busted a couple times early, but we corrected some of those things and found a way to make enough plays. So.
Can
you judge McKenzie's performance?
I thought he played really well. Was in command. Was accurate with the football. Missed a couple of throws down the football field. Some deep shots that were open. They're uncharacteristic for him, but just continued to fight, scratch, find a way to make a play that was going to make a difference in the ball game. Proud of the way he played and competed.
At halftime, did it feel like the Memphis game, or message to the team was similar maybe?
I think this football team is really confident in itself, and no matter what is happening in the course of the game, they're pretty competitively calm and keep their composure. It's a different ball game, different atmosphere, fighting different circumstances, but I think the similar aspect of the football game is that you're down and your team's got to come back and find a way to make a play offensively, get it going right away with a good drive, which was important to start the third quarter.
How big were the contributions of Greg McCray, and especially that touchdown?
Yeah, Greg's been really consistent throughout the entire football season. Does a great job of pressing the line of scrimmage. You've heard me talk about that a lot. He delivers our offensive lineman to the second level. That's why you see him, you know, create some open space right there when he's in the ball game. Did a good job running through trash, lowering his shoulders, moving the pile forward. His performance was critical in our success. He got a game ball when we were in the locker room.
Do you think you helped or hurt your cause for the CFP players?
Nah, I mean, I'm not even concerned about that right now, man. It's our job to go 1-0 every single week. That's all we're concerned about. If you can do that in college football, you probably deserve an opportunity to go play for something special at the end.
You talked about McKenzie missing some deep throws, and after the first two drives, he did miss a lot of throws. Would you credit any of that to rust?
I mean, he missed a couple of throws. He threw them really aggressive on the deep balls too, which is how we want him to throw them. Just a little bit off on 3 or 4 vertical plays that have a chance to be touchdowns. You know, the one that gets intercepted in the middle of the field, maybe just threw off his back foot a little bit. Is he, you know, did he have some time off? Yes. Am I pretty pleased that he performed the way he did? Yeah. Are there things that are going to be corrected? Absolutely.
Coach, what were the adjustments you made defensively in that second half to only hold them to 6?
Really, as much as anything, just the communication. I think we busted coverage a couple times. Communication between the corners, their technique, getting back on some of the switch verticals. You know, for more particulars, you're going to have to talk to Randy on that.
You had some guys get hurt. Most physical game the team's played this year?
It was physical. A ton of plays early in the first half. You know, typically guys get nicked up when they've played a lot of football and start getting tired, and you know, roll up in piles or whatever it might be. They are a physical football team. We are too. I think there was good hitting on both sides of the line of scrimmage tonight.
Do you have any updates on guys like Gabe Davis or Patrick?
We won't discuss that right. I mean, I don't know right now. I'll go back in and give a report. As much as anything, you come out of a ball game like this, you'll find out a lot more tomorrow morning when they go in for their medical check-in.
Coach, how happy are you with the offensive line? 300 yards passing, 300 yards in the ground tonight.
Balance, we strive for it. There's some things that we can be better at in the pass game and in the run game from tonight. At the end of the day, they just kept coming after them, and I thought they imposed their will in the second half. Played with great pad level. Thought our running backs ran with great pad level. Finished plays going vertical, and so it was good to see those guys get out in space a little bit. Did a really good job in communication, just as far as guard tackles and center guards with all the movement that Temple does.
How much momentum did that take early in the third quarter give you guys? Because I mean, you hadn't really been stopping them, and then that's
it probably helped our defense. I don't think we took advantage on offense. You know, I think that's a drive where we end up we bust the scheme on second down right there and go backwards and don't take advantage of it. Maybe pinned them deep on the punt. I thought our kids just kind of settled into the ball game after that play. It was a great individual effort by Novell.
Why has the third quarter been such a good quarter for you guys?
One, I think our team is competitive, calm. They're willing to come out and continue to play and compete. I think we have smart players that when we make adjustment as coaches, they're able to go out and execute those things and do it at a really high level. That's important.
Are you concerned about the defense and what they've been giving up, especially the first half?
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody here that wants to give up the yards or the points that we did in the first half. We'll go back in tomorrow morning. We'll work on that and we'll get things corrected. At the same time, you go 1-0. It's hard to do in college football, and so we're going to enjoy this one tonight and come back to work tomorrow.
What does it keep to help to have a couple extra days?
Absolutely, it helped us on the front end of this ball game. It will help us on the back end as well. Guys that got beat up and you maybe didn't see in the second half will have an opportunity for a couple extra days to get back, get healthy.
Does it tell you more when they continue to do what they did at Memphis and what they did tonight? Do you continue to see more of just the grit or whatever it is that makes a winning team a winning team, or is it
at halftime, I just said champions enjoy playing in an environment like this, in situations like this. We got to go out and earn it. We got to go out and take it one play at a time. And that's just the attitude and the mentality that you have to have. Our kids, so far, and what they've played in, they really don't pay attention to the scoreboard. They just keep playing the next play. That's something that we talk about. And so far, they've bought into that and played that way.
Coach, 2 or 3 more here.
Coach, Temple recorded 14 penalties on about 149 penalty yards. What can you say to the support of the crowd coming out of here on a Thursday night?
Yeah, some of the false starts were huge. Got them in some extra long situations, got ourselves off the field. I thought for a Thursday night, our student body was absolutely fantastic again, and appreciate everybody that showed up. And as we go down the rest of this month, it'll be critical that we create a home field advantage that will help us go 1-0.
Coach, defensively, Joey Connor seemed to have a pretty good night tonight.
I thought some of the guys up front did really good. Joey had a batted ball that was critical, got him in a second and long situation. Those guys, as much as anything, just they kept pushing, quarterback scrambled, made a bunch of plays with his feet and some of our too high stuff, made plays with his arm throughout the course of the night. But just overall, as the game kept playing, all of a sudden, our defensive line started imposing their will. You saw us create some sacks. It takes somebody that's pretty tough and in great shape, but believes in what they're doing to go do that for 60 minutes on the defensive line. Really proud of the way those guys play. That's what I said to them in the back.
All right, last one here.
Coach, are you frustrated going missing 7 out of 8 on third down tonight?
Yeah, we had some fourth down, converted one fourth down too. We'll go back and look at that. Obviously, we want to stay on the field. I think we only end up with the 3 punts tonight too.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.